How's it? Today is Saturday, November 26th. It is the first full day back in California, and everything hurts. Like achy pain, soreness. Some of the soreness is like a good type of sore, but a lot of it's not. My hip is achy. My back is also pretty achy. My triceps are muscle sore, so that's something that I'm dealing with. I think I talked about it yesterday, but my arms, my upper body felt DOMS for the first time in a while, and it kind of happened from Thanksgiving to like being on the plane, and then yesterday, it did definitely impact the way that I lifted overall. I don't know why it's hurting because I've lifted those weights before, like that I did on Wednesday, and I don't think that it should really impact me the way that it did, but it did, and it still is. As far as today's workout goes, I try my best to increase my lifting from last week. So last week I did 365 pounds for 3 sets of 3. This was on Maui, of course. They don't have plates at the place I was lifting at, so I try my best to increase by whatever the foreseeable increase would be. So 170 is 374 pounds, so that seemed to be reasonable. Um, Ordinarily, I would have went from 160 2 weeks ago to 165 last week, which 165 is like 363 pounds, and then today would be another 5 kilo increase to 170. I'm doing that little thing that I started a few weeks ago as well, where I do a conventional deadlift or a clean pull as the first rep for a lot of these weights, just so that I could feel the weight in my arms and then kind of allow my hip to get a little bit warm. I know it's not the same position overall, but I mean it does help with the warm up. Um, and yeah, all of these just move absolutely molassesy, very 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 slow. So I get to 170 here. I'm going for 3 triples today, right? You can see I've already given up. I'm laughing at how hard that is. I'm trying my best just to keep my upper body as taut as I can, and not allow myself to curl over and hunch over like I do. And then I end up failing. So I don't do a single set of 3 for the 170. Yeah, yeah. I'm pretty frustrated, but I'm just kind of laughing it off to my best of my ability. I come back to try to make another set here, but that one was just so damn hard. And then I completely failed this set here. Yeah, there's no way I was gonna be able to pull from there. And then I resigned to doing a few down sets. I just did an arbitrary drop. I didn't know what I was gonna drop to. So 150 is really easy to load, and I think it's a good weight to do. You can see how challenging it still is. So that's kind of what I did today. I did a top set of 2, a set of 1, and then my down sets. Um, Down sets are not really programmed into the program, at least when I talk with Steve. But I wanted to make sure that I did some amount of work as far as strength goes. So these down sets did um, fulfill that goal. I honestly think that this 150, when I looked back at this and compared it to the last time I did 150 a few weeks ago, it does look a little bit better. I'm not too much better, but a little bit better. And that's an improvement as well because at when I did that 150 in the past, a couple weeks ago, it was my top set. Whereas today it's like a down set, and I think that in keeping that in mind, like the nature of it being a down set means that I'm a little bit more tired than I was when it was the top set. And if it does look a little bit better, then realistically, I'm getting stronger. Doesn't look like it, doesn't feel like it, but I don't know. Um, it's just a one of those things that I have to tell myself to make sure that I don't get too discouraged from where I am. Like in the past, I did like last year, more than a year ago at this point, I did 405 for 5 for my sumo deadlift. So if I am struggling to do 170 for 2, I didn't even do the third one, then what does that really say about where I am? Yeah, that's the thing that I don't want to think about too much. After that, I did my overhead press, similar thing, just get to a weight that was above what I did during the week. So 150 is what I did on Wednesday on Maui, and then 70 today is about 154 pounds, so that's a little bit heavier, of course. Moved into some other accessories, my dumbbell bench press, my Chinese rows, and then my back extensions. Nothing too big as far as accessories. I don't change too much. I don't change the weight here just because progressing the weight and everything else means that I am getting better, like overall. Yeah, that makes sense. Um, but yeah, not too much else to say about today. That will be all for it. Thank you for watching. Shoots.